Welcome to this presentation. It is about the quixotic hack. We will reproduce it and give some recommendation of what could have been done to protect it. So, quixotic is it is an NFT marketplace where you can list your collection and then people can buy or place offers on your NFT. So for example, if we look at this one, uh, we can see we have this NFT Genesis Kami. You can buy. The other option is that you can place an offer for this NFT, and through that is the those are the two ways in which you can acquire the NFT. So about you can see this was on July 1st, so it is about 8 days ago. This platform was hacked, and here we are given by Ape Optimism. We are given the attacker address, and we are given the deployed contract, the attack contract, smart contract. So with this information, we can be able now to get some insight from the blockchain. So I have opened this tab with the address. You can just copy it and paste if you want to access this transaction. So and from this, we can see the activities of the hacker. We can see that the method here is to swap. So this is exchanging the money that he stole. We can see that the method that was exploited is field sale order. So what this is, if for instance you look at this NFT, you can place an offer for this NFT. Say you want to buy at a certain amount, and for that you'll have to approve the use of your tokens. And then now if the owner of this NFT want to sell it to you, will fill an order, and that is the way we let the blockchain network know that someone has bought. We let that is the way the network will know that someone has acquired the NFT. So without wasting time, let us look at the blockchain, and we can see there is other transactions such as approve. We have this multi-call, but we can download this everything and have a better look at it. I already did this. So from this, we can see the main method that was being called is field sale order, because this is where he was getting money and then he made some multi-call. So now this is when he was transferring the money to a different account or swapping in an exchange. And if we calculate all the money that he sent to this address, there is another address that he sent the money to. We add, we can see it is about 122,000 US dollar for my currency, that is 12 million. That is a lot of money. So let us go back to the blockchain, and now we need to start the process of reproducing, because we have had now some basic knowledge of what happened and what was all about. So at this point, we need to check this transaction and see uh, what was happening. So by this, we will be able to get all the smart contracts that were being involved. So the first thing we get is the main contract. So we can open this in a new tab. And okay, the name of this is Exchange 4. We can read, uh, we can see the get methods, what we can read from this smart contract. We can calculate the current price. We can see the owner, and we can check whether it is post. Yes, it is post. And there are the right. We can write to the blockchain. We can cancel. We can fill an order. So this is a specific method that was exploited. So you'll need to uh, copy this code and create a .sol uh, file with this name. But already this is done for you. I will include the GitHub repository for this, so you do not have to do it. But in case you are doing this on your own, that's what you would have done. So again, with the main contract, we can also go back and now look at internal contracts, internal transactions, sorry, and see what else we can get. So here we have another smart contract. We can open this in a new tab. Let us see what this is about. This is about payment registry, so we'll also need this. Okay, we can check this. Open in a new tab. So this is optin. Oh my god. Okay, so this is the contract. This is the one that was used to pay for the NFT when you buy. Yeah. So we want to check another NFT. So this is where the money was stolen from this smart contract. And then we check another one. So we have another one here. So this is cancellation registry. We'll also need that one. So we have another one here. So let me just remove this. So okay, this is the attacker smart contract. We can't access the code, so then we have another one here. Oh, sorry, I have opened in a new tab, but it's fine. So this is exchange registry. So I think we have seen all the contract that we would need. So it is time to go to the code and see what we can get from the code. So I will share the link to this GitHub repository so you can be able to get anything. So these are the smart contracts that we need. This is an extra one. I will explain why it is needed. So to begin with, we need to check the exchange registry. So for us to reproduce, we need to deploy this and try to do what the hacker did. That is what we mean by reproduct. Sorry, reproducing. Okay. So with this smart contract, uh, when you deploy a smart contract, there is always a contractor, most cases, but not always necessary. So for this one, we can check whether we need to have a smart contract. Okay, sorry, we have a constructor. So for this one, we don't have a, let me increase the size of my screen. So for this one, we don't have a constructor, you can see. So, but of course, you see we need to set some things. We need to set the royalty registry, cancellation registry, and the payment registry. So this is what we have acquired. We have acquired the cancellation registry, the payment registry, and the exchange registry. Okay, so what I found is that the the royalty registry is the same as the exchange registry. So we do have a method which we can set this with. So here's the method, and here's the method. Okay, sorry. This is the method we can set, and we'll need to include the address to the royalty registry. We'll need to include the address to the cancellation registry and address to the uh, payment registry. Of course, it is an ERC20 smart contract. Then we also need to set the maker wallet. So with that, we can begin with deploying the exchange. So here's a smart contract which we use to deploy the exchange. So what you do, you just get the contract factory, you deploy, then you get an instant of the deployed contract, and from there you can get the address. We'll need this address. So when you deploy this, you need to have the address. So we can deploy this. So this is a command you use, npx hard hat run, and then the source to the script. So the best thing is just to to copy the name. Okay, sorry, you say the name, and then you can be able to copy the name of this. Sorry. Oh my. So I do choose to copy because sometimes you can misspell and you're not able to find where's the problem. So you paste that name there, and then you can deploy this. I will use this network. So once you deploy, next we'll need now to deploy the 3 registry. So we do the same thing. We get the contract to deploy, the contract factory. Um, we go ahead and deploy using this method, and then we get an instant, and then we get the addresses. So we'll need the addresses. So you need to copy these addresses. So we keep them somewhere. I have that network for, so During my first example, I used this network, so you can just copy this and create another portion for the new network. So this is, yeah, so we can again copy this and paste it there. So the other thing that we need is to deploy the other contracts, the registry, three of them, and do the same. So we'll just get this. And paste it here. So then we need to deploy the three registries. So another thing we need to do, but we won't do now because of time. I need this to be quick. It is to verify the contracts, and here are the commands. So when you take this uh, repository, you will get, I'll create a copy of this. So you get the commands you can use to do the verification. So if there are arguments, you pass the same argument that you passed when uh, creating the contract. So for example, um, let us check whether in the registry we need. Okay, for this we do not have constructors, but in case you have, that's what you do. I think we'll have an example of that. So now having these three, we copy them. So we can copy these addresses because we'll need them later. So here is where we have all the addresses. So we replace this. So the first one is cancellation registry. We replace that. The second one is copy. And the second one is payment registry. And the third one, copy. The third one is exchange registry. So now we have the three. So at this point, we are set with all the smart contract. We have the registry deployed. So the next thing we need now is to set. So it's to sorry, I feel that I'm exhausted. I'll need to take a break and then I can continue to do the other part. So for now, I pause this video, then I'll continue.